Good day, good day, good day. Hey, thank you for joining me. Just in case you're joining me for the very first time, I'm your host, Brian Glaze Gibbs. My story is my ministry. My story, I talk about the good, I talk about the bad, I talk about the ugly. I talk about like different life experience, my experience and experience that I have with others for a reason. What's the difference if you have knowledge and you don't have the ability to share that knowledge? So my experience is my experience. And what I try to do is I try to share it. Share it with the community, share it with the audience to get them to understand. Sometimes you can see certain things in kids, that can be prevented. It's a lot of things in my life that right now, if the right person, or my mother, she worked. With family, most of them work. So they didn't have the time. They had time to try to, go to work, come home, take care of the family. They didn't have time to watch and see every little movement that you was making. How could I, invest my time and energy to prevent my son from walking down that, or my daughter from walking down that wrong path? You can't do it. It's not happening. So what I'm doing is I'm trying to express some of the things and signs and things that I experienced that hopefully you can see something, oh man, that can help you prevent your kids, your grandkids, or anybody that you love from going down that wrong road. Anyway, today, what I'm going to talk about right now is sometimes the good die young. I had a little brother, man, I'm talking about cool little dude, Sharief. I'm saying? Sharief, like I say, may his soul rest in peace and spirit be lifted. Sharief just was like a cool little dude. And like I'm saying back then, I like to say I was like 21, 22. So Sharief was like 15, 16 years old. He was 16 when he died. And when I had my little thing going on, like I told you, I had my little thing going on. When I was out there in the street, want to make fast money. When I was part of me and the 18, we had I was like section of the block. So here it is. I had my days and my slot time that I went out there and put my little crew out there. And we basically right now is out there hustling. Okay. So to me, all the young guys back then, what they was doing, they want to be fly. They want to be down. So either they was robbing and stealing. So to me, I'm like, I don't want y'all guys go upstairs. I don't want y'all going to Manhattan robbing and stealing or whatever. The bottom line is come get down with me. Right now, I'm going to give you a salary and I'm going to take care of you, make sure you're all right. Opposed to you going up there, listen, if you get knocked, I'm going to bail you out. I'm going to get you a lawyer. But guess what? Here it is. Folks, who am I fooling? At that time, I'm thinking that's cool. I'm thinking, you know what? Listen, you working for me, you got benefit. You're going to get a lawyer. You're going to get bailed out. You got to do time. You're going to be taken care of. Okay, when you can go out there in corporate America, you do the right thing. You don't have to worry about, getting arrested. You don't have to worry about, getting shot at. You don't have to worry about that negativity. But that's the life that we chose. But anyway, I'm going to talk about my brother. This is him right here, Sharief from Pink Houses. Young, cool dude, man, fly little guy or whatever. And to me, today, right now, is Sharief's birthday. And like I told you, man, I can remember the last time I seen him. I had left, went and do some other things. They had wrap up the block, getting the money, collecting or whatever. He got paid and he left or whatever. And like I told you, real cool, down to earth kid, man. Real good guy, man. And, hours later, back then we had pages. I got that page. And, normally when somebody paid you, they got a code. But then again, somebody can put their code and then they turn around and put 911, 911, meaning something is wrong. Something happened. Somebody got killed or your spot got raided. Somebody got arrested. 911 is basically really it's a problem. So when I got that page and I pull over and I call, and right now I don't know if it was my man, I think it was my man Webb or Drac, one of those guys or whatever, and telling me, yo, Reef got shot. Reef died. What? Hold on, wait a minute. I just saw the little dude. How did he get shot? What happened or whatever? So I'm assuming, I didn't know what to assume because we were shut down. So I know it didn't happen as far as what we was hustling at. So you know what? As time go on, I get back around the neighborhood, starting to see what's what. So when you start hearing the story, okay, the story was this, that one of the guys older, another guy, probably a year older than Sharief, or the same age, but he's bigger than Sharief. Sharief was like a little, I'm talking about a little short dude, you know what I'm saying, a little fragile or whatever. So it was another guy from the neighborhood. And right now is, for some reason, he always had a problem. Had another guy, Abgard, okay? From understanding, they always had a problem with Reef, because Reef was always fly, and they didn't like that. So the difference is right now is, I don't know whether it was some type of bully mentality or whatever, or jealousy. And that's what I'm going to utilize. Because sometimes right now, because different kids got more than what you have, you can't accept that. So the difference right now is, if you can't get it, or you can't get it fast enough, you try to get on them, or you try to take advantage of them. So the difference right now is, when the story went that they was playing with a gun, that's not Reef style. That was not Reef style. So they was playing with the gun. And right now is, guess what? The gun went off. And he was behind that, allegedly. Okay? So what get me pissed is this. Why are you playing with a gun anyway? Okay? And then you look at him. Look at this dude. Okay? Basically, he was always that size. Okay? Much older now. But look at that dude. And look at Reef. That's how Reef was. Reef was like I'm talking about cool, fly, young cat. I'm talking about small, petite. And this dude was like, baby Huey. But yet and still, regardless of what, why are you playing with him with a gun anyway? I'm talking like you can play wrestle and beat him up. But yet and still, a gun was involved. The gun went off and you killed Sharief. Come on, man. And to me, folks, listen, don't get me wrong. In life, accidents do happen. Not saying accident don't happen, because accidents do happen. But during that period of time, when I got the word, I didn't want to hear nothing. I didn't want to hear nothing. The difference is right now is he was going to pay for that. That was my mentality. It was nothing to talk about. Right now, Sharief laying up dead, and this cat is out. You talking about it was an accident. And, the difference was, like I told you, within that short period of time, I guess right now is the guy went down there, Abgard. He went down there on advice of his mom's. He went down to the precinct on advice of his mom's. And this is his mom's. May her soul rest in peace, Black Earth. Okay. So on advice of his mom, he went down there, I guess, and told him what happened or whatever. So he went to jail. Okay. So to me, like I said right now, where it's like, if he didn't go in, I didn't have no choice. Because once again, when you allow your emotion to supersede your intellect, like I tell you right now, is an eye for eye, you know what I'm saying? I want to get him. We was going to get him. And the difference right now is, like I say, guess what? A lot of times when things happen, you don't have no control over that. Everything happened the way it's supposed to happen. So the difference, he went away. Okay, he wound up, I guess, got that case. I don't know. He wound up getting probation or something for the case, but he never did no time for actually killing Sharief. And like I told you, yeah, that bothered us. And even as time went on, they knew that I was looking for him or whatever. And I can remember one time, me and Tut, we was like, I don't know, out and about, and we just happened to be in pink houses. So when we in pink houses, and we walking around, I can remember that, like me and him, like, little suit down, we thought we was a little businessman. So we walking around in pink houses, and here it is, somebody say, yo, Black Earth want to see you. So here it is, like there's this big lady, you know what I'm saying? This lady right here. So here it is, what she did was, in her window, looking at it, you Glaze, you Glaze, you the Glaze they talking about. I'm expecting somebody to be 6'5", 300 pounds. What size have to do with it? Because basically what she's telling me, all the things that she's hearing about me, all the stories, she's hearing about me, about this Glaze guy. So right now is like she's saying to, right there, out there in front of me and Tut and whoever out there, whatever, like what she expected. Based upon the name and the reputation, she expected me to be some big, 6'5", 300 pound like gorilla. That wasn't the case. I was like, 5'9", probably back then $150. But the difference is, it's not the size of the man, it's the size of his heart, spirit. You know what I'm saying? On the mentality. And listen, even back then, like I say, I was a sick individual, but I was pissed. My little man just got murdered. And yes, her son was responsible for it. And you know what? Like I say, not saying it was right for me to retaliate, but that's the only thing we knew at the time. We feel if we go after and kill somebody that killed your friend to retaliate, it's going to make you feel better. No, that wouldn't make me feel better. I think it would have made me feel better at that present time. But in all reality, it wouldn't have. It wouldn't have brought Sharief back. Sharief was already gone. You know, but still, when you love and care about people, you didn't care nothing about that. You just wanted revenge. And that's what I'm saying, folks, we got to be better than that. You know what I'm saying? Regards to what? Because even though I could have got revenge for my friend, you know what I'm saying, Sharief, may his soul rest in peace and happy birthday. And what would have happened to me? I'd have been ended up right here in a jail cell. That's what I'm saying. Crime doesn't pay, folks. Even right now, like even with that story right there, when you look at it, I don't care who you are, what you are. You know what? Don't play with guns. And get that jealousy, you know, that hatred feeling out your heart. Because you know what? Desperate people do desperate things. And when you're jealous and you hate somebody, you know what? Like I say, your mind is thinking negative. Thinking about something, how can I get rid of this person? Because you despise them, you hate them so much. That's the worst, folks. That's the worst. We as human beings have to be better than that. And what we have to do is control the way we think, even at a young age. Listen, hit that like button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Instagram, Brian Glaze Gibbs. Get your merchandise. It's in the link. Get your signed copy of the Beyond Lucky book, the Brian Glaze Gibbs story, a true story of change and redemption. Listen, if I can change, anybody can change. Order your signed copy by emailing me, Brian, B-R-I-A-N, Gibbs, Gibbs, 1201 at yahoo.com. Listen, man, hey, to Tisha, Sharief family, listen, look, I love y'all guys. Hey, the Mack family, love y'all. Rest in peace, Sharief. Love you, brother. Like I said right now, hey, love you, man. Thank y'all for joining me.